well, I'm just heartbroken for this group. I will congratulate Ole Miss, but I want to focus on this group and the heart and the fight and the character that they showed throughout the year. This group was an absolute blast. Just absolutely enjoyable. Probably the most enjoyable year of coaching I've had. We had incredible leadership with our seniors. I'm heartbroken for them. But what they overcame through the year, what they overcame through this weekend alone, I'm so incredibly proud of them, and I'm really, really proud they're Hogs.
Go ahead, Ethan. Questions for Reagan?
Yeah, Reagan, you were kind of the last piece of that team that made it to Supers in 2022 and got to be a part of building the program back to getting back again. Just what do you think that you learned over your time, kind of getting to be that consistent piece?
Just that a lot of it's about confidence and belief in your ability, and I think that's something this group has a lot of, and so that's what got us so far. And I think that, all of the ones coming back, they still have that, and I think this will make them stronger. And, I know they'll get there in the future. It's just something I wanted to be a part of, but, I'll be a fan for a long time.
What do you think kind of your lasting, the memories you'll remember the most about your time as a Razorback will be?
Just the people, the coaches. Like Coach said, I agree. This was the funnest year, and I've told my teammates, thank you for making this year so fun, because, it was a really fun group, and everyone was so committed to getting where we wanted to go. So that's why I hurt so bad that we fell short, but it also made this year really, really fun, so I'm appreciative for that.
Reagan, just maybe what has Coach meant to you across the 4 years?
Our relationship has grown a ton, and I usually like to joke with her. I try not to make her cry too much, but she's just that rock for everybody. She, you can go to her, and she's a great coach, and I think that, me and the team, I wanted it so bad for her because she deserves it. And I love her, but she's great. And, the rest of the staff too, everyone. This program just means so much to everyone that was here this year, and Coach D's the leader of all of that. And so she's going to get him back next year. It's just, she means a lot. She means a lot to everybody on this team, and she's great. She's really great.
Reagan, I'm just curious, what did Aaliyah, the Binford, do today that made life difficult for y'all in the box?
I just think the last two performances she came out against us, she had both of her pitches working, her change and her hard. She was getting them both for strikes, and it made it difficult.
Really quick, last question. What do you have to say to the fans over at Kramer's Corner? Just kind of a last word to them.
I'm just so grateful for all the support that they've shown me and this program. They're going to keep coming out. They've already made that loud and clear. And I think if you just see the atmosphere that not only them but the rest of the berm and the fans bring, it's there's no other place. I've not been to another school and felt the atmosphere that we have here. It's a really special place to play, and I'm just really grateful that I got to play here for 4 years because it's really special, and the fans are a big part of that.
Thank you, Reagan. Congrats on your career.
Thank you.
Yeah, Courtney, all your seniors, it was their last game. They chose your program at different times. Obviously, super emotional. Just what do you want people to know about that group?
That they gave their whole heart to the program. And they found us at different times, but it was the right time for each of them. And they they poured their heart into this every day. And I wanted it so badly for them because this senior group and this group in general, they just committed to doing it. They committed to doing it the right way. And they committed like at a different level than most do. And they did the right things and they competed their butts off. And the seniors were the leaders of that. They're the leaders of that. Look at the year that they had. Bree Ellis made history with her performance this year and her production this year. Reagan Kramer had a tremendous career here. But you listen to her, it's like she's a born leader. She poured her heart and soul into this program. She protected this program. And she always put the program first. And Courtney Day chose to finish here. And could you even imagine not playing for a year and then jumping right back into it and doing what she did? It's incredible. And Carly Ratcliffe has poured her heart into this program too. She's one of the big reasons we got Courtney. And she's just the glue. So these four, if you didn't get to see that on the field, then you weren't paying attention. But I'm just forever grateful that they're Hogs and that they chose us.
And of course, you have quite a solid group that they have more years left. What was kind of maybe the message to them at I know the whole team's devastated, but just for those that do have more left and have to experience this feeling?
Yeah, I think right now you just are heartbroken and you spent this year with this group. This group will never, I don't know what the word is, but this group will never happen again. And so I think all of us right now, we're heartbroken. And then it's like, what are all the great things about this group? And we're going to move that forward and we're going to continue to build. I'm sure we're supposed to learn a lesson of how everything happened this weekend and the cards we were dealt. I'm not there yet because this group committed to doing it right. They committed to every part of it. And I just wish for them we had it full go from the jump. But today wasn't our day. It wasn't our day. We've had a lot of days and we will have a lot of days. But today's not an indication of what this group is. This group was incredibly special and one that left their mark on this program and left a mark on me.
Kind of building off of that, but when you look at the number of standout performers that you're going to have the opportunity to bring back in the future, just what do you think, just when you look at the season as a whole, you hope that they take from this to build on?
Oh, well, I mean, they grew a ton. We were young. We had a good balance of some old, some veterans, some returners, some newbies, some freshmen, and they all grew up. And they had incredible leaders to look at how to do that. So I'm excited about our future. I'm excited the lessons we learned this year, the growth we had, the feeling of today and wanting to do anything to not feel that again. But I'm not ready to move to the future yet. I'm going to celebrate this group.
Days, weeks, is it now already a feeling of what if with your two pitchers and the food poisoning on Friday?
I mean, what are the chances? What are the chances? And this team still fought. And they gave it their all. So.
Each year you talk about learning something about yourself through your team. What did you learn about yourself through this team this year?
Oh, gosh. I don't think there's enough time. I learned that every team's different and every team needs something different from you. And each individual on the team needs something different from you. And to have that individual connection to where you know what that is. This group needed us to lead them differently. And they allowed us to lead them hard. And they allowed us to lead them with our hearts. There was this moment yesterday where I just had this calmness from come over me of this group is one of my most enjoyable years of coaching. And it was just one of those, like, I'm going to enjoy every minute, as they aren't all made up this way. And, oh my gosh. This group was really, really special. And they allowed us to show our personalities a ton. And they allowed us to just enjoy it every day. Like, how lucky are we, you know, that we get to show up and work with this group that's so committed and so bought in to everything that you've put in front of them. And so I love my job. I love this group. This group was special. And they will think it's like always that group that we're going to strive to do. And obviously they won't happen again, and they all have their strengths, but this group, man, they were special.
I guess Reagan's career just ended maybe less than an hour ago, and she's, what do her words mean to you that she wanted it for you so bad specifically?
Well, it means a ton. It means a ton.